So hi, my name is Ratna Mukherjea, and I'm currently a global and technology leader for human milk oligosaccharides at DuPont Nutrition and Bioscience. I'm a maternal infant researcher by training, and after about 10 years of academic research, I moved to DuPont, leading their clinical nutrition and nutrition science department for the protein division. And since then, I've had a couple different roles. I'm also a technical fellow, and as such work with the chief scientist to advance our innovation initiatives, and I lead the R&D efforts for human milk oligosaccharides. So it's really important to look at both sides of the coin. So that's looking at maternal nutrition and the impact it has on prenatal health, as well as during lactation on milk composition. So we do need to think about what is it that our mothers need to be able to have successful pregnancy and successful lactation, so the importance of 1,000 days. But we also need to think about infants who are not breastfed. We all agree that breastfeeding is the gold standard, but there are some mothers who are unable to breastfeed for various reasons. And in that case, how do we look at milk composition and identify some of the bioactives that could be then translated to help improve infant formula? So as an example, certainly human milk oligosaccharides are really important for establishing the microbiota early in life. And we can now commercially produce some of those human milk oligosaccharides and take them forward to provide good early life nutrition. So if you think of human milk, we all agree it's a highly complex liquid, but it is very important for early life nutrition. While we are studying human milk composition, I think it's also important to think about what are those components we can take forward, and what are some of the health benefits of human milk that are critical for early life nutrition. In addition to that, I think we need to understand the mechanisms behind it, and then also think of maternal health both during pregnancy as well as postnatal. We tend to focus only on the infant after birth, but maternal nutrition at that time is really important as well. So how do we understand and provide for maternal nutrition, whether it's through improved diet and lifestyle, of course, but beyond that, are there important nutrients, supplements, food groups that we need to focus on to improve maternal health? So from an infant nutrition standpoint, continuing to understand breast milk composition and the translation, more specifically around human milk oligosaccharides. Certainly there are a couple different oligosaccharides that are already commercialized, such as 2FL, but there are others that are important and make up a majority of the composition of human milk where HMOs are concerned. So understanding them, understanding their benefits, the mechanism behind it, working with technology partners to be able to produce it commercially and then introduce it into infant formula. This is a challenge that goes out to the academic community, to those who have the technology, such as at startups, to larger companies that provide ingredients, as well as to infant formulas, to be able to make sure that we are nourishing the babies the best we can when they're unable to be breastfed. I think the challenge is going to be to work in the continuum of research, so basic research translating to human clinical trials, from there understanding the regulatory framework that would be required to take new ingredients to maternal nutrition or infant nutrition, and finally understanding the applications for the food industry, for the infant formula industry, but even more importantly, how do we translate this into clinical practice?
Thank you so much for your time. It was
Thank
really
you very much.
appreciated.